Hey guys, it's Coach. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to our Chicago Bears realistic rebuild. And here we are. The time has come. We have to start thinking about what we're going to do here with a couple big names. Herbert, I'm going to have to trade him. Young, he's a good player, but he's never going to start over Saquon. Corum is coming up. We're going to move him. We're going to see if we can get for him a little later. But obviously, Fields has to come back. Jenkins has to come back. Sanborn would be an awesome backup for years to come, and he could develop into a starter maybe. Grover Stewart, we'll have to think about 18 mil for a year, probably an end-of-the-year signing. Simmons, I'll give him whatever he wants. I am in love with Isaiah Simmons. And these other guys, all these guys are just here for the mentor tag. I do want to bring back our fullback if possible later. But right now, I think we go after Simmons. He has the least interest right now. We try to get him locked up. As you see, we have 139 million cap. And the reason that is, I went and I restructured about 5 contracts. DJ Moore, Saquon Barkley, Montez Sweat, and Edmonds, maybe, our linebacker. One of our 2 linebackers. I restructured a lot. There's a lot of Cole Kmet, maybe. There's a lot of big contracts on this team, but I'm trying to get our quarterback and our future locked in right here. And then we'll worry about that down the road. So I freed up a lot of money, 139 million. That's going to give us a lot to do here and a lot to do in free agency to maybe replace some of those guys that I restructured their contracts. So let's start with Isaiah Simmons. I want to lock him up for as many years as possible. We'll do 4. I think that's a good... I mean, the dude was cut. He was literally just sitting on free agency after week 4 of the preseason. Nobody wanted him. Didn't get traded. He got flat out cut. And I want to revitalize him, and I know how great he can be. His expected value is 2 years, 10.5. I'm going to offer him 4 years for 24. That's about 12 million. So let's see if he accepts it. And he's going to be here for 4 years. That was the one that stressed me out a little bit because he didn't really have any interest. Let's do the same thing for Jack here. He's young. I want to lock him up. I would love to get him on a 6-year deal to just develop underneath us and play next to Isaiah Simmons for years to come. We'll move him over to the right in a few years. Our outside linebacker is 28. He's on a huge contract. Edmonds is making a lot of money. Or it's Edwards outside. So there's no mentor at a spot, so it might be a little tougher. But let's see if we can lock him down for 6 years, 3 mil a year. This would be huge for a potential starter down the line. Awesome. So we got him locked in for years to come. As you can see, I'm kind of putting Fields off to the end. I'm scared. Jenkins, he's young. He's a starter. Cleveland he's a little, same age actually, I lied. But obviously he's not as good. He's a decent backup. So I would like to get him 4 years, and I would love to pay him this. If we could pay a starting offensive lineman in the NFL this kind of money, it'd be huge. We'll bump it up a little bit. And good offer. We're locking guys up. So I want to get this done early in case we lose going, down the stretch here. I do want to bring our kicker back. He's super good. He's young, obviously. Let's go ahead and just get him out of the way for 4 years. It's a pretty big hit for a kicker. Or do we draft one? Let's do 2 years for a kicker. I don't really know if I want to pay that kind of money. He's really good, though. Let's give him a 2-year deal, see if he takes it. He's sticking around. So we'll deal with that in the draft, or we'll deal with that going down the road. So now we will trade Herbert. I already mentioned that. Now we have to get Fields. Now you're looking at this contract, and you're probably going, wow, that's a lot of money. But guess what? It's not for a starting quarterback in this league now. 27, it's going to end at 35. There's quarterbacks making $52, $53 million a year right now. And that'll put him at 30. So I'm going to actually up it to 6 years. And if he'll take this, his final year will be $36 million. I'm okay with that. He wants to be here. He's got a mentor in Nick Foles. He is our future. You see on the right side of the screen there is nobody battling him for this position. I didn't even draft a guy. I didn't even think about drafting a guy. I got a mentor in Nick Foles to come here and help him learn how to win. Nick Foles is a championship quarterback. And if we lock him up right here, this is going to be huge. I'm tempted to do 7 years and just let him be here forever. And you know what? We're going to do 7 years. let's see if this goes through. It might not. He's expecting 5 years. So he is expecting a little more than we're going to offer him. But we can start here and hope he wants to be here. We just locked down Justin Fields on such a cheap contract for a quarterback. That is insane. We got pretty much everyone we want right now. But I just want to... like, comparing him to other quarterbacks. Like, I looked at Kirk Cousins, just looking at Minnesota, who used to be here. He wanted $30 million to be my backup in the offseason. What a insane contract we just got out of him. I'm just a little blown away. 7 years, so he'll be here for the rest of his career, hopefully. And then maybe he'll get cheaper after that. He is a star. I'm going to try to get that superstar. I want that really badly. So, let's take a look at that contract again. This is a robbery for a starting quarterback in the NFL. And in his final 2 years, it drops off. So in his prime, we're going to pay him a little bit of money. He's what, 25, 26? So this year he's making $6 million. I didn't accept that $30 million option. So when he's, 30, he's going to be at the peak. And then his last 2 years, he's going to be, it's going to fall off. So 31, 32 is nothing for a quarterback anymore. So he's going to be making nothing. I can't believe we just got him locked up for what we locked him up for. I'm super thrilled about this. And now we have our quarterback of the future. Now we just have to build around him. And he took a team-friendly deal so we could have guys like Barkley and have guys like DJ Moore who are going to need a contract in a few years. And Marvin Harrison, who's going to demand a lot of money. So Cole Kmet's already paid. But you know what? We're locking these guys up. He's got a solid group. I mean, look at our line. The ages of our line. 25, 23. We got a backup at 26, 21, 26, and a 21. These guys are going to be here forever. They're going to be here developing. This team is so young. I mean, look at how young these guys are. Nolan Smith is 23 years old. We do have to... I like Sweat going forward, but we're going to have to take a look at D-tackle. Simmons and Sanborn are in their low to mid-20s. Edmonds is 26. I thought he was 28. So, you know what? And Gray, who we drafted, there he is. Edwards is 28. So, a little confusing back and forth. But look at our corners. 25, 24, 24. That's the future. We locked up Bryce Hall for nothing for 4 years as well. This is an awesome team. 25-year-old Cameron Curl, who we signed up for, I think, 4 years. And then our safety, Brisker, 25. This team is insane. What was our oldest starter? 26 years old, outside of, Grover Stewart. This is a special team. We just have to keep them together. And let's keep it rolling. See if we can go 4-0. We're dominating the division right now. But let's see if we can go 4-0. And go into, are we home for once? Okay, we're finally home. So I believe we started the year against them too. I'm doing like 3 rebuilds. I can't remember. But first game at home. Can't be the first loss. Just isn't allowed. I'm on, 5 videos straight here. So coffeeed up. Ready to roll. And there's the guy we're talking about. Big time. He's at 89 overall already. We locked him down for many, many years. I think 5-6 years. I like getting the long deal contracts, especially if they get the development trait. They're going to want so much money. But this team is so much fun. And you saw I have $100 million to use. Oh my God, look at the rain. Well, good thing for us. We are a run-heavy team. If Justin Fields and Saquon Barkley decide to not fumble the ball today, we're going to be all right. And we did already play the Vikings. It's all coming back to me. They have Jameis Winston as their quarterback. Or, yeah, that's it. Here we go. We get ball first. We're going to come out. We're going to run read option very first play. They're going to have Hunter on the right side of the screen, I believe. They're double teaming Cole Kmet with a pass rusher. Okay. Good job, Barkley. All right. Great start by Barkley. He had 100 yards for the first time last week, but look, he did it on 10 carries. That's 10 carries. It's insane. He's going to get a lot. He had a lot of touches in the past game. That's mostly where he's going to get used. That's why I was okay paying him $11 million. I mean, you're paying receivers $20 million these years. So, uh-oh. Okay, get clear, baby. Moore. He didn't have a catch at all last week. Breaking tackles out here. Like I said, this team's so much fun. This kid is locked down forever. They got him and a pick. They took him and a pick from the Panthers. What are we doing? They destroyed them in that trade. But Justin Fields looking pretty good. They decided to move Hunter to the opposite side where I was going to run to. So let's see if we can read him. See what Fields can do against one of the better guys in the league. Not bad. Our rookie center getting a little bit of push. He's like 360 pounds, but he looks really small there. We're moving right down the field. We might run out of this. They got one of their best tacklers deep, Kirby Joseph. Picking it up, get 3 yards out of that. We'll take that. We're going to hurry it up, actually. And we're going to go, I kind of want to go play action. This play action I love because it's going to give us the opportunity to get out with Fields. And I'm going to have 2 runoffs on the backside. So if they're in man, he's dropping into coverage. We're going to get this first. Get a block. Ooh, not a block. Ooh, I thought he was going to pick that block up. If you saw our right tackle, he was blocking no one. I thought it was the outside linebacker blitzing me. And it was just Joe Alt standing there, so I stepped up like I was about to get sacked and ran around him. I did not want to flip sides, but here we go. I tried to change it to a run. Let's see what we got. Yeah, just inside zone. And we're going to get a false start because they want to flip sides. I don't understand that, but I mean, all I wanted to do is check into an inside zone. It'd be a great time for a halfback screen. Not seeing one. I let the offensive coordinator call the plays if you want to, you know, pretend that that's a thing. So Wilson's in the game. Mooney's in the game on the right as well, both on the same side of the screen. We're giving the ball to Mooney. He's a solid number 3, number 4 receiver. I wouldn't say 3-4 option because we have Cole Kmet and Barkley as well. But 2nd and 7. I think we're running the ball here. Cole Kmet's a great blocker. We'll ID him. We'll see if our center can get to the next level. He's not going to. I'm not even touching the turbo, and I tried to do a hard cut to the left to get around him. Nothing there out of Barkley right now. Maybe he's a little tired. Let's get Blake Corum in the game. Great time for a halfback draw. I'm just worried that this guy on the right sees it immediately and comes downhill and makes his tackle. He doesn't. Our offensive linemen need to peel back. Did Corum fight for that? He did. Hell of a job for Blake Corum. This is why I'm okay with moving on from Herbert and not paying him. We'll just get it out. Blake! He's just fighting, and now he's injured. But good thing we have Herbert. Oh, man. There's so many good running backs that were left. Edwards-Helaire sitting there. There's a lot of, I can't remember who else. There were some decent starters in like the 70s. Zeke was still there. He's like an 80, 79 or 80. A lot of studs that were still left on free agency. So if we do have a long-term injury, we can go there and pick one of those guys up. Oh, Field just flat out outruns him. Out athletes. Shaq Barrett, I believe. Who's a very good player. Could be a different Barrett. But Fields doing a little dance out here. No other quarterback does this. Maybe one other guy in the league, Lamar Jackson. Beautiful play. Look, get down. Come on. Defense. No defense. We're going to go play action first play here. I am going to have a slant backside. Maybe we roll into that late. I'm just going to... I mean, we have 2 guys standing right next to each other. Let's just check it out. That was my plan. I did not think that was going to work. I want to give it to the better player and let the other guy block. I thought he was going to take it from him, but huge play. That's why I want to bring Janovic, I think, our fullback back, because he is a great blocker. That's high 70s, or is it, I think it's 87 lead block. Let's see what he does here. I'm talking him up. Does he get out front and make this block for us? He does not. I talk him up, he does nothing. But having a good fullback in this offense is going to be huge. He's going to play a lot. He can play as a tight end as well. It's got to be Cole Kmet here. Good job, Cole. Running through him, powering 6 for 6, 85 yards. I keep messing with the sliders to make it harder, but maybe Fields is just that guy, I guess. I'm going to try to hit more on an out route. What does he need for his X factor? 20 yards? Ouch. There we go. Clear it out, Cole. Go, Marvin. Let's go. The #1 pick in the draft. Justin Fields is flawless right now. This will be the last hurry up I do. I don't want to get any of these guys hurt and tired. Oh, come on. Ah, man. Okay, well, we just re-signed Jenkins to a long-term deal, and he didn't block anybody, so. Hope that's not, you know, a hint of things to come, I guess. The guy on the left looks like he's so tired. Can we just hold? Ah, there was nothing there. I was just trying to get as close to the end zone as I could, but there's going to be a hold. It's coming back. Darnell Wright, I believe. I was watching the left guard the whole time. No, they gave it to the left tackle. Braxton Jones. All right, so now we don't have to pass, but I'd like to. I kind of want to look. I don't like that play action at all. I don't know. I'm worried that if I call this, I'm going to get a, you know, false start. Okay, good. We didn't call it. All right, let's go. We got time. Scott on this is not a horrible play. We have a little bit of time to get this out. We got to see what Hunter does. I mean, Cole Kmet. Bad ball. Doesn't matter. Cole Kmet. Catching traffic. Anytime you put a linebacker on Cole Kmet, I'm throwing him the ball. As soon as I saw that safety didn't come downhill to rob that, it was over. It's money. This guy's a stud. Justin Fields is 100% completion right now. Defense gets that stop. That's all we needed was one stop. That's it. We're going to run away with this game right now. Barkley time, baby. Let's go. The rain is crazy. They walked Darby down. This might be tough to run on. Let's get outside. Let's get outside. One man. Oh, if I could, a little bit of burst there. It's going to go to the 2-minute warning. This team is so much fun. I have so many rebuilds going on right now, but this is the only one that I like. Literally, like, got out of bed and was like, let's go make some videos today. I'm just grinding out videos, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. But we got to start getting, let's get Barkley the ball in space here. It's got stuck, yeah. First incompletion of the day is a bad game animation, but it is what it is. So, man, that's what you want. You want Barkley out of there. They sent a lot, but they're, look at this double team on the left side of the screen with Moore. That's so disgusting. And we're going to get that in there to Marvin Harrison. If you want to man up or double down on a guy, you know what? We got 2 #1s on this team. Don't fumble. Let's go down. I'm going to hurry up one time here. We got 1:20. I'm going to go with the 4 verts. I don't think anything's going to be open. We could try to put that. He's going to pick that. He read that perfectly. That was a great read. He stepped down. He took a false step forward to take away Cole Kmet and still turn around and knock that down. That was a hell of a play. I want to get this halfback screen. We pay Barkley all this money. I want to get him in space. If Hunter comes downhill, it should be pretty good. He did come downhill. Get those guys out in front. Joe Alt, great block. Good enough block, I should say. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock. That's why Barkley's here. They really want me to run this draw. I'm not interested right now. Everybody's in. Mooney's not in, actually, so, but that's okay. We're going to clear out and see if we can get, let's get Joseph out of there. Clear out for Barkley, and then the backside drag is our second option. We're going to that drag. He turned his back to running man. Great block downfield by Barkley. As soon as I saw Joseph turn his back to run with Barkley and run with Tyler Scott on that clear out we put, I was never going to throw the ball to Tyler Scott, but that worked out perfectly. We could still run the ball here. I'm going to try this halfback screen one time. They read it all day. We need a peel back or something here. Great read. I mean, what else could I say? Great read. I mean, it was a terrible play call, I guess. Let's get Tyler Scott rolling here. He's not going to break his tackle. Did he get out of bounds? He did not. Let's use our first timeout. It's 3rd and 7. We have 1 timeout left. I don't like the double post. I'm going to put Mooney on a go. I'm going to put Moore on a drag. If they're a man, we'll clear. I mean, Mooney. Horrible ball by Fields. Oh, it should have been a pick, too. We've gotten lucky. I think it's like the 2nd time we've had a guy drop a pick this series. The rain, you know, bad throw. He couldn't catch it, I guess. But we re-sign our kicker for multiple years. I think 2 years going forward. He hasn't missed a kick yet, knock on wood. So, someone's on their back. I don't know who that was. But hey, if our defense can get a stop here to go into halftime, which they do, we actually get the ball back. We could try to take a shot here, I guess. Pretty decent field position. I'm going to put Moore on a go. I need Mooney. I mean, we don't have a timeout. I need Mooney to probably be on a slant. A little better angle route here. Moore's going to be one-on-one. So we're going to try a jump ball. Oh, my God. Broken tackle, big catch. Are they going to call PI? This will stop the clock. And it's 15 from the spot of the foul, right? Oh, my God. If I decline it, I have better field position, but will the clock start running? I'm going to accept it just because I don't know if the clock's going to start running. And kicking-wise, 5 yards isn't going to be anything. Okay. Yeah, obviously declining is the better call, but I didn't know if the game was going to start the clock, so it kind of scared me there. But huge play by DJ Moore. Even with the PI, he goes up and catches it and breaks the tackle. But obviously we wouldn't have got points there. Defense gets a turnover to come out of halftime. Look at his field. Interception again. This field possession is insane. Come on, Barkley. Let's go, Barkley. Let's hurry up. I don't want them to get any big bodies in. Keep these bodies that they got in. Let's try to get outside and let Barkley work in space. Where I like running this to the boundary. Oh my God, Barkley's literally running backwards. I pushed to the right and he turned around, but I was gonna say I like running this to the boundary because then if we don't get it, I can come back and we can roll out to the right with our right-handed quarterback and throw the ball or run a little bit here. So if we have to run, obviously, we're going to just put it in there and see if he can make a play. And he drops it. Cole drops the ball, but Danielle Hunter is injured, their best player. Obviously, we didn't do what we wanted to do with the interception. 17-mile-an-hour win, too. But, hey, we'll take the points. Great job by the defense. Offense kind of failed them there, but we will take the points. Danielle Hunter's hurt. They're going to go right down and score. So, we have got to... Let's see if we can get Barkley rolling here. We got to do something. Obviously. They are going to chase, so he's going to be in the box when I run this. It's not going to go great, but... Oh, it did go great. No! Oh, broken tackle. Barkley. Huge, huge play by Barkley. Let's do a little hurry up. I like this mesh. I'm going to put Moore on a... Do I put Moore? No, that's fine. We can hit Janovich out of the backfield if we need a check down. Don't like any of it. We're going to try to just check down here. I was hoping, good Lord, WWE. Out of nowhere, RKO. I was just hoping I'd pick up a block from Cole Kmet. Did not work out, obviously. It wants me to read the corner, so this is never going to work. I'm just going to hand it off. Didn't work either way. 10 for 40. Still good average, 4 yards a carry. We need him to break off one. Usually he peels off a big run every now and then. I don't know what's happening over here. I think we could hit Harrison. I really like the run here, but I think we could hit Harrison on a slant or something out of that if we really needed to. But oh, Herbert's in the game. Big broken tackle. Did not want to cut back cross field. That's scary. 15 yards on his first touch of the season. I mean, there's no way I can pay a second running back after what I'm paying Barkley. So he's definitely got to get traded. But that just shows that he's capable of being a pretty productive running back. Just not on our team, obviously. Good block by Harrison. We're going to just run out of bounds. Still get tackled. I'm trying to keep Fields healthy, obviously. Our backup would be either Tyson Bagent or who had an awesome rookie year last year. I mean, he had glimpses. I don't want to say awesome, but if he's in the game, we're in trouble. That's what I'm trying to say. And we have Nick Foles, but you know what that's about. All right, I would like to just keep it running. Maybe, do we go read option again? I think we go maybe a little veer. I don't like reading that inside guy. That's tough, but let's see what we can do here. We read it right. We're just going to get down. We got to get his awareness up so he can actually slide normally. We're going to go hurry up here. I saw, yep, there it is. Halfback screen. I love this out of this. There's only 2 guys on the left side. They're going to be ran off. Barkley should be okay here. Make a guy miss. Makes him, ooh, gets killed. But that's okay. Gets the first down, holds on to it. He breaks that tackle, which is the only reason we even had a chance to get that. So we got some backups in the game right now, but when your backup is Harrison Jr. and then Mooney, you're going okay. And then Stover. Oh, hit the wrong button. Luckily, we got hit. I wanted the backside in, the deep in, but my brain's not big enough to switch from the X button to the B. Wilson, the rookie, our last pick in the draft, comes in. He 6'7", 240 with 90-something speed. Great blocking out of him, too. Sorry, Herbert's in the game, and he's injured, so I guess, you know, he's got like 75 strength, 90-something speed, 6'7". He's going to be a really fun prospect if they put his shoulder back in place and they let him play. Herbert's getting a lot of action. I think Blake Corum may be hurt. I don't think we've seen Blake Corum today, have we? Well, that's probably why. I don't remember him getting hurt, though. But like I said, I'm 5 recordings in a row. So, yeah. Every game's running in together. But Herbert's getting a nice look. Good. Get them carries. Look good on film so I can trade you after this episode. I wanted to keep him, but the fact that he's on a contract year, it just makes no sense to keep him. Especially with Corum being on a rookie contract. Ooh, nice job. Fields standing in there, taking a hit. We might go back to Fields and see if we can get a quarterback draw here. One guy. We just have to get to the next level. Stovers would just walk in and score a touchdown, by the way. Backside. Left tackle has just oblivious to it. I think we go back to this, and then maybe we try this screen here. We have numbers. This should work. I had to wait for that guy to get out of the way. We didn't get enough. He fights for it. Oh, man. Down at the 1. We're going to hurry up again. I shouldn't have. I forgot we can't run the same plays. But Mooney or Stover here. I want to run. Can I quarterback draw? Check to a quarterback draw? I can. A lot of moving around here. I don't think they actually let me check to it, so that's okay. Easy touchdown. Tyler Scott's first catch of the year. Right guard Tevin Jenkins is out. Great job. by Jenkins. Defense is really slacking today a little bit, I'm not going to lie. They are doubling more again, but let's see if we can get... He's just going to step down. Great job, Fields! Oh, he's going to fumble. Woo! Minute 43 left. Let's give Saquon the ball. He looks tired, though, which is crazy because this is literally our second play on the field this in a while. So we'll just take our first down. We'll keep it going. They have one timeout left, so one more first down will be the ball game, and we are going to go to 4-0 somehow with this Bears team. You know, we got Justin Fields some help. That's what I kept preaching. Cut it back. We'll just take what we can get. Barkley falls forward for 2. Maybe a buck sweep here. If we can get outside with this buck sweep, we may run for a long, long time. Buck sweep, we're pulling guards. Center's going to be the pivot guy. Good seal. I just couldn't cut it back fast enough. It was a great seal. He's just a little slow. We are going to run the ball here. Actually, we're going to go halfback screen. I'm worried that they read it. If they read it, we might just have to throw it in the dirt. Okay, they didn't read it. We need one block. Barkley, lay down. I tried to dive. That animation's so crazy because that's the difference of, you know, him getting down or fumbling or getting hurt. I'm diving forward. I know the game's over. We're just kneeing the ball. Victory formation for the 4th game in a row for the Chicago Bears. We're on All Madden, and to me, this is realistic. I mean, if Barkley is a free agent, you have the most money in cap out of any team, you go get him. We drafted the best player in the draft, maybe the best 2 players in the draft with Joe Alt. We've spent some money on defense on some one-year flyer guys like Grover Stewart, Fletcher Cox. They're not the greatest players, but they're veterans. They know how to win. They know how to mentor and lead guys. And you just pay the guys that are already on your team. I kept Johnson, our 90 overall corner. I locked him up for years to come. We didn't do anything too crazy. We re-signed our offensive line to keep them around. I mean, they're all in the 70s. We have one guy that's not a 70 overall on the offensive line. So, man, Fields just needs some help. The pieces are there. We signed a safety, but you have Eddie Jackson. I mean, if you do need to keep Eddie Jackson, cool. But if not, look what's happening right now. You cut Eddie Jackson, who's 30, who's a $15 million cap hit like we did. And Justin Simmons is out there. Micah Hyde is out there. Jordan Poyer. All these guys are just sitting out there. Go get one and help Justin Fields be a successful quarterback. You know, it's another win, 4-0. So, 19 for 24, 130 rating, 209 yards with 2 touchdowns. And then rushing-wise, he had 10 for 65 and a touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 13 for 54. Probably needs the ball a little more, but 4.1 a carry. Anything over 4 is really good. Herbert only had Herbert had 3 for 27. Great game out of Herbert, 9 yards a carry. Corum, 1 carry, then had that injury. Harrison's really getting going, 6 for 97. And he had that long one of 29. Barkley, 4 for 22, 2 for 8 out of Mooney. Scott came in and scored a touchdown late. Cole Kmet, 2 for 36. He had that touchdown early on. And DJ Moore only had 1 catch, but it was for 32 yards. Blocking-wise, look at the pancakes all day out of the young guys, the 2 draft picks. 7 tackles out of Edwards, 8 out of Stevens. First game with no tackles for loss. Wow, okay. Sack-wise, we had 1. So Isaiah Simmons finally had a day off. He had at least 2 sacks every game so far. Brisker had a pick, so we're still on pace. 4 games with a pick, 4 consecutive games with a pick. So that's really cool. Of course, I pay Isaiah Simmons, and he doesn't show up. And then forced fumbles, obviously nothing there. But that big interception set us up for a field goal there late. And we had a big catch on a Hail Mary type ball to DJ Moore to set us up with a field goal as well. So we're making plays. We win another one. Obviously, we beat them twice, so they're not the greatest team. We haven't played anybody big time. We played Washington, these guys twice, and I'm having a little brain fart on the other one. But, hey, we're 4-0. Justin Fields is on a team-friendly contract, and he is proving to everyone that he's worth it. And I don't really know what to say. I'm just going to keep grinding these videos out. These are so much fun. And I will see you guys in the next one. I appreciate you.